do you see your offensive line shaping up this week?
Well, we're hopeful again that Lucas will be able to make it back. I think that will help us tremendously inside. You know, we had a lot of men errors inside on the offensive line this last week, so we did not play very well up front. So, and I think a lot of that was attributed to playing a pretty good football team up front. Cincinnati was one of the best rush team in the league, and but we rushed for 179 yards. There were just, when I'm talking about mental errors, I'm talking about there were some critical plays where, you know, we obviously kept the sacks down. We didn't give up many sacks, but we had a lot of missed opportunities because we blew some protection, just blew some plays, just at one spot, you know, that we struggled with a little bit. So I think, you know, we just got to keep plugging. We're making zero excuses, and if we get Nick's back, that'll help make that group better. If not, I tell you, I got a lot of confidence. The guy that I want to, you know, point out is Greg. I mean, I'm just, guys played in the last 2 ball games have played way above what his potential is, and a guy that cares. It means a lot to him. You know, I think Jordan's another guy that has really played hard for us and doing a great job of battling. Turnley is unbelievable. I mean, that he's able to go out there and play at the level that he's playing at, and really, you know, not getting any snaps during the week.
Do you feel like you have to win all 3 to get to a bowl? And if so, is that kind of good practice in terms of getting your team ready to play with their backs against the wall in an elimination game essentially each week?
I think so. I think that you know, our deal, we got to go beat Louisville. I mean, period. That's we can't really look even past that. You know, we have to go on the road and go beat Louisville and then go to the next game. I mean, for this program and where we're going, for this group of seniors, for this football team, that's what we do. We've got to go do. And I think our guys will do that. I've got a lot of confidence in them. They've done everything that I've asked them, and then some. We've fallen short with some. It's been some execution things in those close games. You can't make those kind of mistakes, and you know, we've had our share of those, and that's we got to eliminate it. And I've said all year long, probably, you know, our #1 goal is to take care of the football. And you know, we came in at halftime. I felt really good about that. And I said, if we can come back in after these next 30 minutes and we have 100% ball security, we don't turn the ball over, we don't have any penalties, no way we're losing the game. And obviously, we're not trying to turn it over. You have to give the other team credit. But our guys got a lot of character, a lot of heart, and we got to go figure out how to beat Louisville. And that's what we got to be focused on right now.
Your first year, Bryce, didn't you have to win a bunch of games down the stretch?
Yeah, we had to win. We won 7 of the last 8, I think, something like that.
Is there a backs against the wall mentality at this point, or at least a heightened sense of awareness?
Backs against the wall. Right after we lost to Rutgers, I think our guys don't really look at that like. I don't think they look at it like that. These guys want to win a championship. Every single game they've gone out there and laid it on the line, and that's what I was. I watch that film and I see. There's not a guy on the field not laying it on the line for us, not giving us everything they got. And, you know, we talk about, you know, how we play as pitmen. And one, we've got to be relentless as far as our toughness, in the effort that we give, and also the discipline. That's where we, you know, the discipline part is being disciplined to take care of the ball is what's hurts. We've had some, you know, come out and take the first drive down and score in the second half. Running the football, did a great job. And Zach Brown has been very impressive, especially since Ray's gone down. He's been very impressive. Just come back and try to make plays and do things kind of outside the system. And we have some breakdowns. We have some guys who, you know, we had pressure and things like that. But you know, you gotta, as long as you got that ball and you don't give it to the other team, you know, that's a good play. You got to be able to go to the next play. So. We just got to eliminate those mistakes. Our guys, they want to win. Obviously, I want these guys to have an opportunity to go to a bowl game. Who knows what's going to happen? I mean, every week. I mean, it's you got one team in the league that's unbeaten, and then you got Louisville 1. I think everybody else got 2 or more. And then we play most of the other guys that are left there. That we've got Louisville this week. We beat them. Now they got 2. We got 2. You know, and West Virginia's got 2. So we play them the next week. So you know, who knows what's going to happen? Obviously, you know, I just think it's. You know, we didn't even talk about really speculating that. our single focus is to go beat Louisville and then go to the next one. Obviously, we need to win the next 3 games.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of bunching in that conference standing. How much light does that shine at the end of it is in this conference?
Yeah.
Like how much like how much light is at the end of the tunnel? And you look at like there's still that shot where things fall. You guys might be moving up the ranks.
I think our guys are sick of losing, sick of winning 1 week, up 1 week, down the next, sick of being inconsistent, and I think their thought process is more on that. A lot of work goes into this thing. Some of these guys have been working around here for 5 years. They have more invested than I did, and I've got a lot of respect for that. And I think our guys go out each and every week and they want to win. They want to win for their team. They want to win for their university. And these guys really, we've made unbelievable progress when it comes to, I think, those type things, the character, these guys, and how they feel about each other, and how they feel about this football program. So, man, we're going out there to win every week. And really, the thought of who beats who and all that stuff. Obviously, we want to win championships. That's what our program's about. That's all it's ever. As long as I'm leading, that's what we're going to be focused on, is win championships. It's our goal is not to go to a bowl game, but obviously we want to do that for our seniors. That's it. Whatever we can do to make their experience this year the best it can be, that's what we want to do. We haven't given up on winning the championship at all. We can't. It doesn't do any good to talk about it or speculate about it. All we do is go beat Louisville. We win the next 3, and we'll see what happens.
Todd, can you talk a little bit more about Teddy Bridgewater, what you see from him freshman year?
Really developed. They were running 2 quarterbacks early in the year, tremendously athletic and really extend plays. They were using both guys earlier. Now they've just locked down with him, and you can see him really developing and getting better every week. I think he was 21 of 27 last week, throwing a lot of short control passes and things like that. He's starting to, he's getting a grasp of the system and what they're asking from him. I think they're doing a good job of what they're asking him to do. And they're able to, this last week they were able to move the football and score points. And I think it had a lot to do with how they executed. So he's got some good people around him, got a good run game, got good quality receivers, big tight ends that are, he's probably the really effective group of tight ends that we're facing. He's a very dual threat, athletic type quarterback that can throw the ball.
You've been impressed with the boys he's shown, being a
very poised. I love his comments. He talked about. I always read what players say. I think that's something that tells you a lot. He said basically, hey, everybody talks about being too young to this. They got beat by FIU. They got beat by Marshall. They kind of up and down. Then they beat Kentucky. They beat Kentucky, and then they beat West Virginia, which is the biggest one of the year. And people took stuff out, they're too young, they're too this. And he says, hey, we just trust our coach, and we believe in each other. We're not listening to what anybody else says. We're going out and playing the game, and that's what you have to do. And you can tell that, much like last week, I think Butch, I know what Butch's program is all about at Cincinnati, and you can obviously tell that those guys have a lot of character. They're coached well. And I think Charlie Strong is as good as there is as far as when it comes to how, what things he's emphasizing with his guys, and you can tell that it's on those type of values that they're playing. So, our deal is he is a freshman quarterback, and I've got our defense is, we got to, our defense knows that, what we have to do to be successful. This is, the strength of their team is their defense. The strength of our team is our defense, and our guys got to go out and we got to play great defense, great special teams, take care of the ball on offense.
In your experience, how difficult is it for a freshman quarterback to step right in and play at this level?
I think it's difficult. It's surely not easy. It's a lot easier for them to, especially when you come in and you just get there in August. It's kind of hard to learn the system and master a system in that short period of time. But obviously he's a special athlete, a special player. It can be done, no doubt about it.
Okay, Coach, thank you.